and oh, I know I rest in the very palm of your hand. And this I say with my chest, 'cause of you today I stand.
My name is Vanessa Cajes, and I am from the northeastern part of the US. I grew up in New Jersey, and I am a missionary trainee. So I wrote this song like a child on September 1st, 2020, and that would be my birthday, and it was in the middle of pandemic. I remember the day very clearly. Just at midnight, my best friends put together a surprise party via Zoom, again because of pandemic. We went to Mass. My parents and I, we bought Korean barbecue meat, my mom and and I spent the day basically in service, practicing some music with music ministers, preparing for an online praise fest, and then also with my family during dinner. And it was just, for me, a simple yet perfect day because I spent it both in service as well as with my family, right? And I ended the day in front of the Blessed Sacrament. I ended the day in front of an adoration live stream. And at the time, I remember I just spent it thanking the Lord for the goodness in my life. I just remember spending that day with my family and in service, and I just felt good and grateful. And so as I sat there, I was so aware that whatever good feelings that I was feeling, whatever good feelings I had, that someday it would fade. It could have been the next day or the next week. I just knew that eventually the time would come when I would be so caught up in my anxiety, so caught up with my suffering, that I would forget this day. And in my humanity, I would forget the goodness that God has put in my life. When we think of the life of a child on a day-to-day basis, we think of mess, we think of chaos. And yet there is also this curiousness about the world. I know exactly who my Father is. I know who He is. And yet I'm still going to ask, Father, will you open my eyes to notice you? Will you do what you say you'll do? And obviously the answer is yes, but like children, we come before God and we're so small. We're so small, and yet He holds us and He raises us up like we're everything. And so that's what my prayer in the song is about. It's saying, God, your love for me is so great that it fills my lungs, so much that I can run carefree through the fields like a child. And when the day comes where everything secure in my life feels like it's been undone, I still want to remember every other time when I felt the warmth of your love. I want to remember every moment that you've spent holding me in the palm of your hand, uplifting me. Because ultimately, that's what He does for us. He holds us, His children, even in our most chaotic, most messy state. He holds us through our woundedness. And continually, He keeps renewing us. He keeps on giving us life, and He'll keep doing it over and over again. So praise God for that.
Father, will you open my eyes to notice you? Even in the darkest night, your light breaks through. Father, will you take on my death, bring it to life? And Father, will you give me your breath to run like a child? And oh, I know I rest in the very palm of your hand. And this I say with my chest, 'cause of you today I stand. Jesus, in my everyday I am loved, and nothing can be taken away, for you are the one. Breathing out my very death, breathing in life, and breathing in your very breath, I run like a child. And oh, I know I rest in the very palm of your hand. And this I say with my chest, 'cause of you today I stand. And though someday I know that it will come, and everything will surely be undone. And so I want to memorize your love, so there be no more second guessing. Oh, oh, oh. And oh, I know I rest in the very palm of your hand. And this I say with my chest, 'cause of you today I stand. And oh, I know I rest in the very palm of your hand. And oh, and this I say with my chest, 'cause of you